can. One can't evaluate. It's up to them to use or don't use. Okay. But you have to ask questions. I will ask questions.
Okay. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good day to all panelists, Professor Jiti, Dr. Nubuti, Dr. Farida, Dr. Sharida, and all my fellow friends. My name is HannaH binti Abdul Hamid, and today I will present my progress presentation of rapid assessment of non-volume mammals in selected areas. Okay, first and foremost, I will tell you guys that there's 10 orders of non-volume mammals in Southeast Asia, and all the mammals have own functions like they are seed dispersal, pollinators, and also insect population management. And there's an issue of non-volume mammals where a lot of habitats have been fragmented due to recreational and agricultural purposes. And also there's a lack of study of non-volume mammals in selected areas. My objectives are to determine the species diversity of non-volume mammals species in selected areas, and also to compare the diversity of non-volume mammals species with previous researchers. And this is my study areas. There's 4 study areas. The first one is Florida. The second one is Union Simulation Terengganu at the Jalan Bayu Walk. And then is Tasik Kenyir and also Tasik Bera. Okay. There's 2 methods that I use during this research. The first one is visual encounter survey, and the second one is trapping with cage trap. So visual encounter survey is good to observe the animals like primates and squirrels, and the observation that I did was 3 times daily at 8 until 10 a.m., 4 until 6 p.m. and also 9 until 11 p.m. So at Tasik Bera, we use a moving vehicle along the transect, and other areas like Florida, Tasik Kenyir, and also UMT campus were just walking along the line transect. And during the night, I spotlight the mammals looking for the eye shine. And I record the animals with the individuals counted, and all the species identification will be followed by Francis 2008, and also the expertise of the Department of Wildlife National Park Tasik Bera officer. And this is my second method, trapping. I use 10 until 16 cage traps that baited with banana slices and also oil palm fruits, and located randomly with a distance of 20 meters from each cage at the ground, and also 3 branches, and check twice daily at 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. All the captured animals were immobilized by using mind chloroform and taken measurements like weight, for morphological measurements, and also sex. The species identification we're using Francis 2008, and all the captured animals were released back to their own habitats. And this is my taxonomic list of non-volume mammal species that were caught using cage trap and also observation during BES. Okay, the table 2 is about taxonomic composition and diversity index. So Tasik Bera have 73 individuals that I observed and caught, and Tasik Kenyir has 11, Florida has 17, and UNT campus has 22. And the species is, Tasik Bera is more species than others, like 18 species, while Tasik Kenyir is only 4, that's Florida 4, and UNT campus is 6. So the Shannon index for Tasik Bera is 2.79, Tasik Bera is 1.40, Florida is 1.09, and UNT campus is 1.54. So as you can see, this Shannon index for Tasik Bera is more higher than other places because Tasik Bera has more diversity, has more species diverse. Okay, this is my comparison table. The first one is compare between the Tasik Bera and other study. The second one is Tasik Kenyir, and the third one is Florida. So at Tasik Bera, my study found that 22 species, but then Shakira et al. 2000 had found 33 species, which is more than I do. But I've added 13 new geographical species than Shakira et al. 2000, where 13 species were associated with small mammals and also big mammals. But Shakira only caught small mammals. So this is my species accumulation curve. And again, Tasik Bera is more diverse than other places. And this shows that Tasik Bera asymptote richness at 9 days with 17 species. And this is the relative abundance curve. Tasik Bura also shows the highest abundance of mammals like Macaca fascicularis, and others is more lower of abundance. This is the Rarefaction curve for 4 studies, and Tasik Bura shows the more diverse of species rather than the 3 more cases. This is the Venn diagram that shows the shared and unique species between Tasik Bura, Tasik Kenyir, Floridang, and also UMT campus. But there's no shared species between these 4 places. But I think that if Tasik Kenyir, Floridang, and also UMT campus has more time, effort, that like Tasik Bura, I think I can find the cosmopolitan species. Okay, this is my non-volume mammal species. Tissues functions as pollinators. And there's a leopard cat, which is an apex predator, where can control the species population. And the Malay civet and common palm civet is actually a roadkill. Yes. Okay, this is all the rodents, and its function as a seed disperser. Okay, this is my issues and solutions. The first one is limitation to carry out field sampling due to logistic problem. So the solution is I want to field sampling at the nearest area using our own car, supervised car, and also rented transportation. And the next one is extreme weather, where there's a heavy rainfall, flooding, and also strong wind. So change sampling site and increase sampling effort in other study area. The last one is no capture. I change the trapping location within the sampling site for every 2 days. And this is my progress. I've done the proposal and face sampling and data analysis. Just left compare with previous study and also writing a final report. And this is my future plan. To compare the data with other previous study, drafting the discussion part to discuss the result obtained, and also prepare for thesis writing. This is my Gantt chart. This is my reference. And that's all for me. Thank you.
You said you finished your field sampling.
Yes.
How come you put in your progress you still have like 60%?
No, this is actually a accumulation progress. So from the first one until the step.
I thought you still have another 40% of field sampling to do. What's your Gantt chart?
Saya nak tanya. Boleh tak? Tak boleh? Boleh tanya? Can you show us the vein diagram?
Yeah. This is kind of a diagram. And that's what you cerita.
Ini belajar
And
dulu.
that's what you explain.
Can you yeah.
Yeah.
Sahakan dia. Okay, I think I saw certain species. They are cosmopolitan and can be sighted in Redang, UMT campus, Tasik Bra as well as Tasik Kenyir. Now you are telling us it's 0.
No, what I meant is there's no, at 4 places overall, there's no cosmopolitan species. But they also share that 3 places, only 2 places, and the unique species at 1 place.
Maybe you should read the other reference, because in the 4 areas they have Macaca fascicularis
Yeah.
present in all those 4 areas. So maybe at the time of your survey you did not see.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean that the animal is not there. The animal is there, but it was not cited during your survey. So you kena check balik. There are a lot of other references that says I think semua tempat tu ada makaka.
I think your second objective is to compare with other studies, right?
Yes.
So, are you then later in your thesis going to come up with a Venn diagram like that, but with data from all the other literatures?
The Venn diagram is actually from my observation.
Correct.
Uh,
That is for number one,
yes.
for objective number one.
Yes.
For your objective number two, because you stated that you are going to compare. So I assume if that is one of your objective, in your methodology, you should have this, analysis of whatever other people finding and your finding, and you integrate all the findings, because that will be real comparison. So I think that echoes to what Mr. T mentioned just now, that in your Venn diagram, it should have that kind of different data than the one that you showed, because that is only your observation.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes.
So akan ada lah dalam your thesis.
Yes.
Dia data dah ada, cuma just
Saya boleh
masuk
tukar
balik
dia.
dalam komputer and
Okay.
just input the data and they will calculate, and then you will see your data and the reference, so you will have makaka will be in all the 4 areas.
If you back to that Venn diagram, because I'm interested to
What software you
know more.
Huh?
What software?
First, I tried to use the past, but cannot. Yes, because there's foresight. So I did manually.
So you got manual.
Yes.
So where on that spaces is the cosmopolitan species?
It should be.
It should be where on that? If you can just go to the screen and find out.
Yeah.
Kalau duduk dengan mak pun boleh.
This one.
Okay, satu tu je kan?
Yes.
Satu tu je kan? Itu yang tadi Siti komen yang kenapa kosong kan?
Yes.
But for your observation, you memang tak jumpa yang cosmopolitan
Yes.
kan? Saya juga interested nak tanya you pasal effort.
Yes.
Sampling effort you tu.
Sampling effort.
Sampling ada tadi nak.
At the table, this one.
Yeah, this trapping effort. What do you mean by trapping effort?
What I mean is that I use case trap, right? So
Yeah.
that is my trapping effort. For example, like Tasik Bura, I use 16 case trap. So that's why it's 16, but it's times by 10 days. And Tasik Kenyai, I use 10 cage, but 4 days. So that's why it's 40. And that Pulau Redang is also the same, 40, but you have to campus 10 cages, but 13 days.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. That then leads me to another question.
Okay.
Because you're comparing between these among these 4 sites, but very significantly different trapping effort.
Yeah.
So, well, I would imagine lah, kalau you dapat, if you get more species in Tasik Bera and more species in UMT campus, it will be very biased, because in Tasik Kenyai and Pulau Redang, your sampling is 40. So how do you put that into calculation supaya dia
Equalize.
Equalize?
Sorry.
Faham maksud saya kan? In Tasik Kenyai,
Yeah.
your trapping effort is only 40.
Yes.
But in Tasik Bera, your trapping effort is 160. So, of course, I would expect you will get more species in Tasik Bera, because your trapping effort is 4 times higher
Yes.
than Tasik Kenyai. And no wonder, I think just now when you mentioned the species, number of individuals, whatever, UMT campus has like 22 compared to Tasik Kenyai is only 11. You know, so macam pelik lah kan? Macam like I would expect Tasik Kenyai to have more
Yes.
compared to UMT campus. But now I understand, because your trapping effort is high in UMT. So how do you normalize the 40 and the 130 before you compare. Tidak tak kecil lah.
Dia macam macam cara dia boleh baru you can compare because the effort is not the same.
First, can I elaborate why it's different? Yes. So actually, Tasik Pura, we increase the trapping effort because of flooding. So we cannot go to other areas. So that's why it become 10 days, and other is according to the timeline. But at Tasik Kenyir, we did not get to go to the denser forest, right? So it's mainly the open area. That's why it's more small species that we can farm. While Tasik Peru, we went into the forest, the dense forest. And UMT campus, also like not too dense forest, and Pulau Redang is also at just at the side of the forest, not into the forest. You get me?
Yeah, I get you, but I get your problems too. You know?
You can come up with a unit yang per track. Macam tu kan?
Yes.
Right.
But
Per track.
yeah.
Jadi baru then you can compare the force.
Then I think it's very dangerous if you present or publish your data and macam ni without you discussing the limitations that you have.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, should I separate it into like this one is actually the same, but this one is for tapping, and this one is for PES.
Tak ada
Okay.
Tapi maksud but you have to state your limitation because I think that limitation tu now gives a different idea yang like oh bagus UMT campus kan compared to Tasik Kenyir. Macam you don't have to go to Tasik Kenyir to see these non-volant mammals, just come to UMT because they're more.
So when you look at the diversity index kan nampak macam despite macam ni Tasik Pura is really high. So maybe because the traffic effort is more than the other side. Yeah, itulah. So you dipanggil bias. So you need to come up with formula to equalize the contour. Macam kurang. So macam you pergi setting daripada 10 tempat and ada orang pergi 3 tempat. So dia effort dia lain. Kan? So you kena equalize dia punya data. Mungkin kena bahagi tu macam satu fikir lah. Okay, baru you boleh compare. Sebabnya kalau you present je okey je kan? Kalau you present je okey je, tapi when you compare then you macam salah lah. Tapi jangan risau you buat betul lah. So cara you present tu je.
Boleh beritahu what's your assumption?
The assumption is we can found all the same species, and also we can capture all this all the animals using the trap.
And what's your constraint?
Weather, weather, and also time consuming.
Money?
Yes, money and also tenaga belajar.
My comment is I think your work is too much. This is a lot. Seriously, I am surprised. I think for a pita, you have 2 sides is good enough. But you have 4. It's like doing a master. So I think you better don't waste your data. You finish your final year, get some sponsorship, continue and do your master with this.
Yes, okay.
Because if you do your
but
master,
master-
it's fun, and then you can do this because you have all the time you need. You don't have to attend classes and whatever. Okay.
Apa ada orang nak?
Doctor, can I ask? So as you said that.
Which doctor?
Sorry. That this is for place, right? So you said that this is a master degree punya level.
Okay.
Okay. So should I change it like to Tasik Kudu only for my FYP or stay?
You are the owner of the data. Tell us all the hard work and all the
okay.
data that you have collected. Terlalu banyak bagi orang lain. Tunjuklah. Okay lah. So we know your effort is a lot.
Okay.
Compared to yang lain yang tengok macam tu kan. So, balik dia.
Okay.
Jangan buang data banyak.
Right.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you, Dr.